And we are back. We're back in Croydon from the 2-bed to 4-bed house refurbishment. And how long do you reckon, Chris, that we can come back to see a finished product?
Mate,
yeah?
Yeah.
See, I like that as well. See what he said over there? Except me. A lot of people would tell you, just a couple of months. Now, 8 months ago, we were here. We're hoping it was going to be done, dusted by the time we come back. Unfortunately, I'm seeing a skip. I'm seeing stills. But now that's a different project. We're all done. How's it going, brother?
Yes.
So, I'm good. Introduce yourself to the people.
Okay, so it's Brent again from Elite Visual Property Group. And like I said, we're back at a finished project, not that thing over there.
Yeah. So let's go inside. Let's see the progress. Let's see if you made the money, and let's see how things went. Okay. Big difference. If you haven't already, go and watch the first episode. I know some of you are lazy, so Brent, tell them what's happened in here.
Yeah, so basically we had 2 little rooms essentially, with a staircase in between, as you remember.
So coming up here, in the middle of the property.
Right in between the rooms, closed off all the space, which was just like waste. So basically, opened it up, moved our staircase around, and now we've got this huge living room, which is ample space for family, dining room, media, or whatever you wanted to
Talk me through, if you're living here, where's your sofa going? I think that's what I always think. Where's your sofa going? Where's your TV going?
Like, you guys, I look at my TV to the back. I mean, with numbers like 8 inches all glass.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm gonna get like a nice little wraparound L-shaped sofa, dining table, maybe a little area. So we've got kids who can have a little play area somewhere.
Nice.
Just make it mix a good space. And we use the space widely because it's a really nice space we've created.
Nice. I think you took out the chimney breast as well, didn't you?
Took out the chimney breast throughout the whole of this side of the house.
I think a lot of people underestimate how much space a chimney breast does take up. So if you do have tight spaces, removing a chimney breast, you have to consider party wall issues potentially, but it can still be worthwhile. So let's go to the kitchen.
So obviously you've got the barn door here, which we wanted to create like a little feature in the house somewhere. So we thought this was a nice little feature here to create.
And it's a space saver as well, because of the stairs. You don't want to open against the door here. You don't want to open it means, you've got more space when it's sliding, so it makes sense. So I think, if I remember rightly, you were going to get your kitchen from Benchmarks. Is that where you went in the end?
Exactly that, yeah. We sourced the kitchen from Benchmarks, and we've got some tiles from some other places and some worktops from other places.
Okay, so you shopped around to get. So how much do you think kitchen cost all in with appliances?
We went pretty high end with the appliances, to be honest with you. It's all Bosch Series 6 stuff, so
nice.
No money being wasted.
Mm-hmm.
So probably spent closer to the around like 9 to 10K.
9-10K, all integrated, but nice galley style kitchen, high-end appliances throughout, and hopefully that's appreciated by the end user. I think the thing when it comes to things like appliances, second fix items in bathrooms as well, they're a good indicator that a developer has actually spent money and taken time. So I think a lot of the times people are going to think, do I really want to do that? Do I want to go basic? But that's all the buyer gets to see. So you've kind of got to give them a little bit.
Yeah, that was one of our main things, was to get good white goods. It's a nice boiler, we've got a whole new system in there, top end as well. So even our fixtures and our fittings, like our sockets, these things here, they're not cheap, right?
Yeah, they're nice bridge, aren't they? Yeah, the nice bridge.
25 quid a pot, right?
Yes.
Which, to look at, but these little things that
make sense. Right? Nice. So,
this is the new staircase. Obviously, we was going across the house now, so we flipped it and we come up.
I mean, it's totally different. Very, very clean now. So you've gone from 2 beds to 4 beds, 3 on the first floor, another one on the second floor. How many bathrooms?
1 bathroom.
1 bathroom?
Yep.
Nice. And the bathroom looks really nice. Gonna see that in a second.
I like to be involved in the second fix because obviously as my brand, that's my look. That's why I wanna, run through my property as our brand look, whatever you wanna call it. So I was heavily involved in that. I kind of had a price with the builder, with the exception of when it comes to second fix, I'm going to be involved and I'm actually going to choose these things, and it's going to be included in the price because I'm not paying no more, but understanding from the get-go that is how it's going to be, not you going and getting second fix to the point where like downstairs I wanted all black lights, all black sockets, all of these things that are more expensive than your sockets, for example, and your radiators. So yeah, That I kind of control and make sure that finishes throughout.
All right, cool. We spoke about some ups, but I know there's going to be some downs or difficult things. What maybe has gone wrong or have you found difficult on the project?
Probably time needs expectations of getting like structural calculations and architectural drawings and stuff like that. Obviously, initially I had an 8-month window for this job, probably wasted around 4 weeks just because I didn't do things in time and we were waiting for architectural drawings to come in. Structural calculations, which is dead money for my builder because he's here for 4 weeks and he's got nothing to do, but I still have to pay him. And it's dead time for me because now I've got another month's worth of interest potentially building up. So those things I would take away, lessons learned, and build off that on the next project.
I think definitely planning lead times. Like, I'm not a man that runs off Gantt charts, but if you do come from that way where you can say, okay, I'm going to do this and this, so definitely having all of, we call it ducks in a row, whether that be, like you said, architectural plans, whether that be requesting your services, whether that be if you've got certain testing you've got to do, just have it all booked in as far in advance as possible, because last thing you want to do is be chasing your tail. Okay, so now up into the fourth and final bedroom, loft room. So you've kind of gone with the original footprint without doing the dormer, without doing the outrigger extension. Why did you go for that plans-wise?
Costs mainly. To do a dormer, you're talking, potentially 50K at the minute with the prices of materials.
Even more if you go out onto the rear addition as well.
Definitely. So there's more cost, and the fact that the height was already there, the 3.2 meters that we needed required to just go into the loft space without planning, just do it. So it was mainly cost and time.
And it makes sense. And also you've got to think GDV and end value. You're already 4 beds, good size, open plan sort of dining room with a separate kitchen. It's how much money are you going to sell for? And I think you said you looked, there wasn't much precedence of prices, over the 650 even as a 5-bed around here. So you have to be careful on that.
Yeah, I didn't want to price us out of the market on this road. I mean, you spend another 50, 60, 70K what you like, and then you're not going to get that back.
That's it. And one thing is all about return on investment. Any type of property development or investment as a whole, you've got to look at pound for pound return. If you're going to spend an extra 50, 60K, maybe even 80K, are you going to get that money back? And how long and how much additional work is it going to take for you to see that? And does it make sense? So all is great, but now we've got to talk about the numbers. So last time we spoke, purchase price around 350, associated costs around 30K. That's obviously going to stay the same, but the things that can move, you were looking at timelines of around 8 months, build costs of around 90K, and GDV of 575. How have those 3 key things changed or stayed the same?
Yeah, so our exit is now going to be about 12 months. Our build costs went up by about 15K, and our GDV is at about 600. Asking price 600 with today's market, it's going to be a little bit difficult to achieve that. So I say 575 to 600. So but everything's still the same really. The only thing that's changed is probably a bit more on the build, and we've gone over on time.
I mean, that's the way it swings and roundabouts. Since we last spoke, like moving forward 8 to 10 months on, the market has moved, interest rates have gone up. The market has stagnated slightly, but if you do a really good product, hopefully it will sell. Hopefully you will still hit your 6 figures and be on to the next one. So in terms of Elite Visual Property Group, what's next for you? Anything else in the pipeline, or what are you looking for? Yeah, so I'm discussing with my business partner what's next, where we're trying to go, what we're trying to do. I think we'll probably leave this style refurbishment alone for a little bit, just because the market and the numbers are very tight, the margins are a lot smaller than what they were maybe like 18 months ago. So we're looking at something now we can really add value into, either like a ground up or a conversion or a high-end, new build, something like that. That's kind of where we're pushing for. Also want to explore, this HMO and some living, get some stuff on the portfolio and get some passive income coming in as well to help fund these deals. That's all. That all sounds exciting. Congratulations on this one. Hopefully you get this locked in, finished soon. If you want to see some of my projects, some amazing other developers, make sure you follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like this video, and we'll be back soon with more amazing projects. And this fly will go.